guys, Joel here, Police 10-8 Talk. I have a Roni model G9, I think it's now the G29 conversion for the Glock 17, 19, 22, and 23. A couple of stats on it before we start. Length with the stock collapsed is 18.5. With it extended, it's 22.5. You'll notice it's got a spare magazine holder attached here. This one, which is a T&E model, also has the little foldable foregrip, vertical grip on it. It also has a TLR1 HP mounted on well as well. It's got a riser block. It's got a little Walther red dot, and it's got some pop-up backup sights. What we wanted to do in this is basically show you how to put the handgun into the conversion. So for today we're using a Gen 4 Glock 23, which, as you can see, has already been safety checked. It's empty. I have no ammunition in the area. So one of the first things we need to do, weapons clear, is you have to put a charging adapter onto the rear of the handgun. Thusly it just slips on. And then you might want to get a little closer, and you pop these two pins. You slide that back, you slide this forward, then it'll hinge open. You can hinge it open. You then take the handgun once you put your charging adapter on. Get it into position, close it, slide that back up, push your pin through, slide the forward section back down, push the pin through. The handgun is now secured in here, and with the charging adapter, you can see I can function the slide. If you're using a 17 or a 22, there's actually a Allen head screw in here. You have to loosen that screw. I actually had to take it all the way out. This barrel shroud goes out one notch further for the full size 17 or 22. You slide it in, put the screw back in on the correct locking detent, and now you've got the barrel adjusted for the model 22. And that's pretty much it. We're going to reposition and shoot just a couple of rounds through it. One cool feature with it is, you notice it's got a very rudimentary safety here that works well. It just keeps you from getting inside the trigger guard. So give us a minute, let me reposition, and we'll shoot a few rounds. Hey guys, Joel, Bosco, Police 10-8 Talk again. This one's going to be tacked on the little video I just did showing the installation of the handgun into the Roni. One thing I did fail to mention is that it has 9 inches of usable Picatinny rail along the top. On each side it's got a 3-inch section of Picatinny rail, and if you don't have the vertical foregrip on it, there's another 2 inches of usable rail there. Good point that Officer Bosco brought up. Not just everybody can have this. Roni does make a model that comes without the rear stock, that basically you're just lengthening your handgun. Us putting it in this particular conversion, we've now created an SBR, which with both of us being law enforcement is no issue. But Officer Bosco, this is his first experience with one, so we're going to let him shoot some rounds and then get his impressions of it. Take it away.
Yeah, the first thing I'd like to say is I like the weight of it. It's got a good feel to it. Officer Joel didn't didn't mention the safety. There is an actual safety. I mean, it's pretty rudimentary, but all it does is cover the trigger guard. I don't know if you can see that or not. And it is ambidextrous. It is on both sides, which is kind of a nice feature too. Even though I shoot left-handed with the pistol, I have to shoot this right-handed because I'm right-eye dominant. But it's nice because you do have an ambi safety on there, which is a really nice feature. The one thing I do like also is the ambidextrous charging handle, which you can get it from both sides, which is really nice in a tactical situation. Another nice thing about this that I've noticed so far is you can actually, I'm not going to point the weapon at you, but you can actually also manually use your slide release as well, which is kind of a nice feature. So you can lock this back like you normally do, and of course your magazine release is completely free and clear, so you can use that as well. Like I said, it's really nice. I think it's a really solid design overall for what it's intended for, but I do like that safety as well because, you know, Glock, some people don't like the safety in the Glock, so that just gives you an extra piece of safety on it. And right now I'm going to rip off about 8 shots with it and see how it fires. So stand by, let me load up, and we'll get ready to go, okay? Okay, going hot?
Hot.
Clear?
Clear.
Now the one thing is nice, like a regular Glock pistol, it is nice because the slide does lock open on the last shot like it does on every other gun. Like I said, you can manually release the magazine like you can normally. I have to admit, shooting it's a dream. I mean, there's hardly any recoil on it, being this is even a 40, which 40s tend to be a little snappy. The weight's nice. I mean, it's real just well distributed the way they designed this, and I have to say I'd give it a good thumbs up on it. It'd be a good, good design for a department that maybe wants to turn their pistols into, have a little capability with them where they can turn them into a mini carbine. So I think it definitely gets my thumbs up on it.
Good deal, good deal. Well guys, thanks a lot. Like I said earlier, we're new at this, we're still learning as we go, but if you like what we're trying to do, give us a thumbs up or perhaps even a subscription. Thank you.
And just remember, be safe and watch your six.